Привет!
Всем привет!
Hello everybody! What are we discussing today?
Okay, today...
Giant blue people? Giant blue naked people?
Yeah, guess what movie it is? It's Avatar.
Avatar? We're going to discuss Avatar. When did that come out? It's a pretty old movie.
Yeah, it's kind of old.
But like everybody knows about it, right?
What is surprising, I just watched it recently, last month with you. We started watching it together 3 times. And 2 of the 3 times I fell asleep.
But we watched it this time.
Yes,
and it's just awesome.
Yeah, I fell asleep not because I was bored with the movie. I was just tired.
I feel like I'm being accosted. But what is? Is there something there? Something is accosting me.
Nothing's accosting.
I frankly don't think you know what accosting is. But what were we? What Avatar?
Avatar.
Okay, Avatar.
Сосредоточься. Concentrate.
Okay.
Okay, giant blue people.
They're in space. You have to tell them the plot. They're in space, and there's a dude whose twin brother
died.
Yeah, and he's a scientist, and they're going to put him in a machine where his consciousness goes into one of these giant blue aliens on the other planet.
Yeah, but he is in a wheelchair, and he's a Marine.
Right.
So
his twin brother died, and they just take the old soldier and stick him because the DNA is compatible.
Yeah, because these giant blue things are very expensive to make.
Yeah, we learned that in the story. They're very expensive to make. So the military, it's kind of the military-industrial complex. A corporation and the military of the Earth, I guess, are on this planet with low gravity, and they're fighting these aliens who are, I don't know, sort of kind of a confabulation of American Indians and African tribal people.
Yeah, they have really cool aesthetics. What I loved about this movie is that they managed to make aliens not terrifying like people usually make them.
And beautiful.
Beautiful.
Sexy. Beautiful.
But at the same time, like alien.
Yeah, they don't look humans at all.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't love giant blue people, right? And they're hot and they're half naked.
Yeah. They're very hot. The chicks are very hot. The men look epic like he does.
They look tribal, right?
Yes.
And that's kind of a theme that runs through the whole movie, right? Like evil capitalism versus tribalism.
Yeah, they're trying to mine the stone or something on this planet.
And it's a James Cameron, so the evil guys are super evil. You know, it's a classic hero tale. The dude in the wheelchair who is a Marine, well, the tribal people, when they send them scientists, they just don't, they don't know about that. They don't care. They send him a warrior because he takes over an avatar body, so he's like one of these aliens. He's a giant blue person. He controls it with his mind. And, well, they understand a warrior, right?
Yeah.
They have respect for a warrior. So he infiltrates this group and...
and he's not a pussy.
Right. They don't like pussies there, right? So... what happens then?
And he just starts hanging out with them.
And he goes native, we'd say.
Yeah.
He starts to like them more than his own people. But they've used him, the military has used him to gather data, and they go and tear down their holy tree with all these gunships and stuff. And he goes and fights with the tribal people.
Yeah, and you can clearly understand why. In our life, he is a nobody. He doesn't have money. He doesn't have his legs. He lost everything. He even lost his twin brother. And then they give you this wild life and a giant, strong body.
No, I think it's more than that, though, right? But yes, that's there. You give a crippled guy legs, of course he's going to run away. But the other thing is, it's a real criticism of kind of modern capitalism, right? In modern America, Russia's a little different, but it's the same idea. And it kind of, I wish we could live like these people, loving the earth, living
flying
together.
On dragons.
Yeah, they fly on dragons. Who doesn't want to fly on dragons, right? I think it's like, in the zeitgeist is this idea we've destroyed the earth, we've gone too far with capitalism. I wish we could go back to live like this.
And besides him, there are a couple of more positive characters, like the scientist, who is like a very interested.
She's a very epic woman, very kind of grouchy.
I do her.
But, of course you do her. You like middle-aged women. And then there's the helicopter pilot. You do her too.
Oh yeah.
The helicopter pilot. No. And then who else is there?
Just hot.
There is
another scientist who's kind of a pussy, but At first he's
you know,
jealous of him.
He's
He's so
scientist.
normal.
Well, he's a scientist basically.
Yeah.
So he is a pussy. What else happens? Right.
But like in the end, they kick ass and kick these people out of the planet.
Right.
And but some people stay. Some people go native and. Like besides, he was not the only one who stayed. Norm stayed.
Right.
Several other people
But,
stayed.
you know, it's a criticism of a lot of things in our culture, and what'd you say? A love of Mother Earth.
I think it's like a movie everybody needs to watch because it's a like I remember I asked you what's a sci-fi movie that doesn't suck, that is about good and evil and
a big story, right?
Yeah,
Anything James Cameron does, right? You know, we should do a video about. Some people thought the movie was racist because those people are full of shit, right?
People see racism everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, because if you're looking for racism, you're going to see racism. But I'm half American Indian. I'm not offended by it at all. I fucking love it. I wish people would dress, you know, like that all the time.
Yeah.
Right? You should learn to dress that way. We do, but the other people should, right?
Yes.
But we'll do a video on that. Is Avatar racist, right? But I like this movie. I wouldn't give it a 10 out of 10, but I think it's very awesome.
Yeah, I think it's a cool movie and it has great visuals. I wish I could have seen
the best
it
visuals at the time.
Yeah.
I mean, I disagree with the fundamental presence, the premise of the movie that your consciousness and your body are somehow separate from each other. That I can implant my consciousness into something else and that be me, because I think we're intimately tied to our bodies. Right? There's no separating your consciousness from your body without destroying you. Right, and so I think that's wrong, but it's a very cool trope in most sci-fi movies.
Yeah, but if you think about it, the aliens are very in touch with their bodies.
Yeah, because they're Indians. Because they're not. They have a different way of thinking. He rightly put his mind in the world of a tribal person who sees physicality. Being yourself has a lot to do with your body in any tribal society, right? The idea of us being just kind of hyper-intellectual beings separate from our bodies, from our physicalness. I think that's some sort of European American idea. It's an idea an Indian would have found like really strange. You might separate your consciousness in a trance, in a religious ceremony, but you are attached forever to your body.
Also, like that they made a separate language for this movie.
Oh, it's a great idea, right? It sounds really cool and realistic. The visuals are great, right?
Yeah, the visuals,
the plants, the ecology, the acting's quite good.
Yeah. So
and there's going to do a second one soon, right? So we'll go watch that one.
Yeah.
There'll be another Avatar soon, and we'll definitely. I don't know when. Do I look like I live in Hollywood? I live in Russia, not Hollywood. So, but we'll see that one as soon as it comes out.
Yeah. Maybe even in the movie theater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. But well, if you ever get out of quarantine, but it's a very good movie. And hey, there I got a blue person on the wall too. I don't know if they can see that one.
No.
Anyway, that's the story.
It's a great movie. Go watch it. You won't be disappointed.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it yet, I was the last one to see it.
Yeah, last one in the world. All right, fuck up, motherfuckers.
Goodbye.